What's up, everyone? Y'all ain't seen me in forever, have you? It's been a while, haven't it? It's been a while, hasn't it? We got some stuff to break down. I just like going live. Let's just keep going. I like going live. I don't like having to make the videos and doing all the editing and doing all the pause and this and that. So, I got some things we're gonna cover tonight. We might be covering a little bit more than I originally thought we were gonna cover. But we got to cover a lot. So first off, we're going to cover Fat Joe. Matter of fact, Fat Joe Spanish. So wouldn't it be Fat Ho? Yeah, so we're going to be covering Fat Ho. We're going to be covering the Diddler. No Diddy. Well, yeah, Diddy. How do you say no Diddy when you're going to cover Diddy? I'm a little bit confused on that. And then on top of that, we're going to get to some of this Tyler Perry lawsuit, man, that's going on or whatever, you know. They trying to switch it from being Diddy to being Perry, getting diddled to getting Perry traded or something. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on. But this Fat Joe situation might be a little bit different because you got to remember, Fat Joe wasn't born Fat Joe. Fat Joe was born Fat Ho. And I just want to see how this is on kicking in or what I say. Click that. Click what, bro? Click what? Click what? I don't even watch myself. I don't even like looking at myself on camera. That's a sad part. I don't even like looking at myself on camera. And it says moderation helps everyone. Why is you trying to moderate me? Well, you know, I'm the moderator. I took the moderation out because the moderators were really some haters. So just know that if you get into this stuff, know that the moderators tend to be your biggest haters because they only try to come in there because they try to end up kicking people out, right? And like, if you're not thin skinned, you should be cool just putting people in time out and pulling their comments off. You know what I mean? YouTube gonna take all the comments they don't think should be on there. YouTube gonna take away all them comments they don't think should be on there. So you know, I'm gonna just let all the haters come in. If you hate me, hey, you can't hit or watch me. You know what I mean? So where should we go first? You want us to go first on Diddy, on Fat Ho, or Tyler Perry? Is y'all trying to get Perry traded? Is you trying to get diddled? Or you trying to get done like a hoe? Just let me know, guys. Just let me know. Let me see. Okay. First off, I gotta take this little joint off of here so y'all can actually see what we working with. And we're gonna have to turn this screen sideways because that's like part of how you do this, right? That's how I guess fate chose Tyler Perry to be first. And as you know, well, I don't know because I ain't been talking on this channel for a while. Y'all don't know how I be feeling about these joints. Y'all really don't. For one, if you don't know, Diddy about to win this case. Because Diddy ain't never Rico nothing. I want to know how you traffic grown men. How do you traffic grown men? Man, we're going to get to the Diddy charges. We're going to get to these Diddy charges first. Because this is where I'm stuck at. How do you traffic grown men? Diddy charges. I need to just hook up the keyboard for all this. Well, we don't even got to look at the drop charges. We don't got to look at the drop charges. We just going to look at the charges. The drop. I didn't put drop. Maybe I should put list of charges. Maybe I should talk to my phone. It gives me the option to hit this little microphone right here. So Diddy is charged with Sean Diddy Combs is currently facing federal sex trafficking and racketeering charges. The charges are include. I want to see the charges count for count. Okay, it's from 2014. So this is going to be not all corruptible what's going on right now. I hope. He got 3 counts in the indictment. They gave him multiple counts, right? So they actually doubled up a lot of these charges. Racketeering conspiracy, which was Diddy running a record label. They gonna say whatever, right? Sex trafficking by Ford, fraud, and coercion. Now, who did Diddy sex traffic as? He sex trafficked a dude that was about to fly out the country with him that claimed that Diddy made him put coke and weed in his booty hole or whatever, and a bodyguard. Diddy was sex trafficking bodyguards. And transportation to engage in prostitution. It was the same thing. Like, you charge him with trafficking twice. Because you got the transportation and you got the trafficking. So basically it's the same charge twice, right? Now they doubled up Diddy on these charges, but these are the charges actually being, like, there has him fighting right now, right? So the RICO is saying Diddy was running a criminal organization to traffic grown men across the world for parties. It's called being a rock star, bro. It's called having a record label. They all doing this shit. They all doing this shit. They all doing this shit. So Diddy about to get let out. We ain't even gotta read too much into this because you guys have probably got your update with Diddy or whatever. You know. We'll look at some of the new news going up with that or whatever. So we got the Tyler Perry thing going. I feel like they doing Tyler Perry the same thing they just did with Diddy. Diddy was the distraction. You know what I mean? And to an extent, sometimes I wonder if Epstein even really was Epstein. Is a lot of this stuff just a distraction? Is you trying to distract me to get me to look in this way, right? Y'all want me to look at what's going on with Diddy. Y'all want me to look at what's going on with Tyler Perry. Y'all don't want me to see something. Y'all don't want me to see something. You want me to be distracted looking at my phone like, behind Tyler Perry's controversial Hollywood workplace. It's Hollywood. It's all controversial. It's all controversial. Y'all gonna stop. Matter of fact, who I'm about to call up? We gonna call up Madea. I got Medea's number. I got Tyler Perry number, but y'all broke Tyler Perry, guys. Y'all literally broke Tyler Perry. You didn't know you broke Tyler Perry? You broke Tyler Perry. Why would you break Tyler Perry like that? Tyler ain't never heard you. Now I can't even get on the phone with Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is acting like he don't exist no more. I don't think you guys realize. Let me see. I got so many damn Tylers in his phone, and Ty this and Ty that. I think I gotta say that his TP. Hold on, we gonna call him up real quick. What's up, Tyler? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine, Tyler Perry. Thank you for asking. Now, how about yourself?
So, why are you gonna call me Tyler Perry?
Because that's your name, Tyler. And you're a famous black filmmaker, actor, and comedian.
I'm not Tyler Perry. You're Tyler Perry.
If you're not Tyler, then who are you?
I'm just somebody from WTFFN. We call ourselves What the Fuck Fake News, and we calling you from the studio or whatever. And we trying to get Tyler's side to all this stuff because we're seeing on the internet or whatever. Is Tyler able to answer the phone today?
I'm sorry, but Tyler is not available right now. How can I assist you?
Hey, we just want Tyler's side of things or whatever. You got this freak body boy saying that you and him was doing some freak body stuff or whatever, and that Tyler ain't doing no freak body stuff with some boys or whatever, or if Tyler is doing freak body stuff with some boys. All I'm saying is he should address these rumors instead of just letting the internet assume what they want to.
Listen, that's not the truth, okay? It's a damn lie. That guy's got a twisted mind just trying to start up some drama and get his 5 minutes of fame.
Well, it seems like Tyler gave him way more than 5 minutes of fame. It seems like he's trying to get like his $500 billion or whatever.
Man, all of that is a lie. He don't deserve a thing from Tyler. He's a low down, dirty dog.
Well, why did Tyler have him in all the movies then?
Tyler is a kind, generous man, and I'm sure he was trying to give that boy a chance. But he turned out to be nothing but a snake and a liar.
Oh, so you saying Tyler did not penetrate? Tyler did not penetrate. What was his name? Daryl Dixon or some shit, or Derek?
Yes, the boy goes by Daryl Dixon, but all of those claims are pure false lies.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Tyler never they never did nothing consensual. Cause like a dude went and had a kit done on him, and we find Tyler had his DNA up in Dixon or whatever. You know, that's a done deal. Unless that like they was doing shit that was consensual, or they doing shit that's consensual. I don't want to hear about two boys kissing in their own free time. You feel me?
It's all bullshit. They just trying to spread lies and destroy Tyler's reputation for personal gain. That boy is nothing but a damn liar, and I hope somebody kick their ass.
So Tyler don't like men's?
I know for a fact Tyler ain't into no men's. That boy is straight.
What about you, Madea? Are you straight, Madea?
Yes, I'm straight too, but now I have a few questions for you. How did you get this number, and how do you know so much?
I know so much from reading the news, and I'm just telling you what I'm reading from these news stories or whatever. And I got this number from Tyler a while ago, back when Tyler still answered his phone. But it seems like we can't talk to Tyler no more. We can only talk to Madea.
Well, you need to read some more reliable news stories, because those are all lies. Why y'all can't talk to Tyler?
Because Madea has Tyler's phone.
So, who is this Diaz person? Is that the boy you were asking about earlier?
No, I said Madea. I said Madea, like you had Tyler's phone. If you gave Tyler his phone back, maybe we get to the answer to some of these questions.
Why would I have Tyler's phone? I don't need to be talking to him 24/7. He's a busy man. He's got movies to make. He doesn't need to deal with your nonsense.
Well, how long has Tyler been cross-dressing for?
Tyler doesn't cross-dress. He's just a sensitive guy and has always been a little bit on the metro side.
Oh, so you're telling me that Tyler Perry is straight and he don't cross-dress, but Madea Simmons is also straight and she don't cross-dress?
Correct. Both of us are straight and neither of us cross-dress. Tyler's a sensitive guy, and the role of Madea was created as a parody of a stereotypical black woman.
But are you telling me that Madea is not Tyler Perry then? Why are you thinking so long, Madea? Says Medea's thinking.
No, I've been trying to tell you, we are two different people, both straight, and neither of us cross-dress.
Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense now. So, question, Madea, have you did anything with Derek Dixon?
Of course not. He's a damn liar and a snake. He only made up all those lies because he's a greedy, money-hungry leech trying to extort Tyler out of money.
Well, did Derek ever try to come at you? Was like Derek ever trying to make a pass at Madea?
Well, of course he did. But I put a stop to that nonsense real quick. He tried to get a little touchy-feely during one of our scenes. I gave him a swift smack across the head and told him, don't touch me while I'm in character.
Oh, so how long do you think you're going to be in character for this time? Do you think you're going to be coming out of character anytime soon?
Listen, boy, I'm in character anytime I'm needed. Sometimes I'll drop character for a bit during a break. But Tyler always needs me, so I stay in character to be ready at a moment's notice. It's a tough job always being so outrageous. but I do it for Tyler because he's like family to me.
Hey, I thought you and Tyler were closer than family, bro.
We are, and that's why I will continue to always stand by him no matter what. He's my best friend. That's like a brother to me, and he always will be.
I thought y'all was a little bit closer than brothers or whatever. You know what I mean, bro? But you know, to each their own. Whatever Tyler got going on, Tyler got going on. It's good to know. So basically, we know that this thing happened because Derek Dixon was trying to get with Madea, right? So now, because Derek Dixon couldn't get with Madea, Derek Dixon thinks like Derek Dixon got enough evidence to go after Tyler, not Madea.
That's the whole point of the problem. It's bullshit that this boy is willing to take advantage of Tyler just to try and get his 5 seconds on the spotlight. The only evidence he's got is those damn lies he keep running his mouth about. I don't know why Tyler don't just handle him himself honestly.
Hey, we got a question. They said, does Tyler like to put his sausage up his own booty hole?
Now that boy has lost his mind. Tyler ain't never done none of that. Not for a minute. That boy is trying every bit of nonsense possible to disgrace Tyler. He's even starting to get desperate and making stuff up, but none of it's true.
Hey, I don't know. I was just reading the comment section. You know, they got the comments coming by. Sometimes you got to interact with the comments or whatever. So, it was nice with you coming on here today, Madea. Do you think Tyler will be like back in like reality anytime soon?
Yeah, I had fun talking to y'all too, boy. Just keep supporting Tyler, and he should be all right. And I'll try to get him to answer some of your questions. Hopefully, he'll give me his phone back.
Hey, you know, that's all I'm trying to figure out. You know, I just feel like this is the next distraction after they done with Diddy or whatever. Now that the Diddy trials are almost over, they need something to distract the public with. So, you know, we just trying to get to the bottom of it.
Well, you don't need to be focusing on trying to find all the latest gossip and stirring up drama. You should just be worrying about supporting Tyler Perry like a real fan instead of asking all these dumb questions.
I'm not a Tyler Perry fan. I can just recognize when somebody's getting done wrong. You don't got to be somebody's fan to recognize when there's some bullshit at play.
Okay, so you're not a fan, but you know there's bullshit taking place, and you're getting involved. You're willing to spend time, find out what's going on, and trying to get all the latest news and answers to your questions. For what then?
I told you in the beginning, you on the phone with what the fuck fake news. We're trying to take over all the news because everybody else is fake news. So, you know, the what the fuck fake news is more directed to what the fuck is up with all this fake news.
So you're basically here to take over all the news to combat all the other fake news. But let me ask you this. How do I know I can trust that what you're saying isn't also fake?
Well, Madea, you've been around the block long enough to know you can't trust what anybody says. You just sometimes gotta have faith that God's gonna push you in the right direction, bro.
I suppose you're right. I know I can't trust most people. I just gotta have faith and stay patient. Because the truth will come out eventually and those liars will be put in their place.
Not even that. People got motives, you know. So most off, you want to figure out what people's motives is, and then you got to figure out, do you trust that motive? Because once their motive ends up going to cross you, and they need to do something a little bit different, they gonna end up moving on to the next phase. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. People always got an angle they're trying to work. It's hard to trust anyone 100%. That's why I stay cautious and try to stay a few steps ahead.
Well, hopefully Tyler can get his phone back soon. I got Diddy calling a little bit. So have a blessed day, Madea. The guest loves you on here or whatever. Call back in anytime.
All right, I appreciate it.
Alright, so we got some other people to call, bro. I told y'all Diddy about to be calling soon, right? The fuck is going on with that John? Hey, you know, shit get buggy. He makes movies that either, I don't even know if I can say that out loud. Hey, listen, right? He makes movies that people watch. You gotta understand sometimes not everything's meant for you to understand. Oh, yeah, it's like, I gotta get Diddy refresh, because if we don't refresh Diddy, he's gonna come straight out the bat asking me why I won't give him $1. Because I ain't got $1, Diddy. I ain't got $1. I like the first Diddy we found that was letting us take money from him. What's up, Diddy? How you doing today?
Man, just chilling. What's cracking, my dude?
Hey, what's going on? You feeling good about Monday? You think they're gonna close up Monday, Tuesday? I know they already about to read the verdict or whatever. How you feel that them two charges got dropped?
Yeah, I'm very happy with the outcome, man. Very pleased with my lawyers and all my people for fighting so hard. We won a great victory already just for getting those charges dropped. And then, yeah, hopefully we'll just get a not guilty verdict on these other charges.
Hey, bro, it's looking up. I'm still trying to figure out how you traffic grown men.
I didn't do nothing. Did you see? They got me locked up on some BS, man. This is all some setup, man. Somebody out to get me, and they got the system doing the dirty work for them.
Nah, bro. Look. You gotta think about it, right? You gotta even look at the case, right? The case would be open and shut if what you was doing was illegal. They said you took a bodyguard and a roadie with you on airplanes and you had them cross state lines. Now, just because they was freak body like you was freak body and y'all was getting freaky or whatever, and you was sending them to the store to buy some extra Johnson & Johnson baby oil. You know what I mean, bro? Like, it ain't got nothing to do with the public or whatever. And, like, who cares if you gave him a tip? If you gave one of your employees a tip in the tip, why is this national news? Since when has this been illegal? I think homosexuality been, like, legal in the United States for, like, 100 years now or close to it.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy, you know. I think it's a lot of jealousy. A lot of people out there trying to drag me down because they see how successful I am. And they can't handle it. Me and the bodyguard was just friends, man. Just messing around, having fun. They make it sound twisted, though. You know, they're out to get me.
Hey, bro, to me it's twisted, but you know, you do your own thing. You feel me or whatever. But how you feel like this is gonna affect you? I guess you moved away from rap like in the early 2000s. But how do you feel like this is gonna affect your legacy? Like you did a lot of stuff with like really like I don't even know. I don't like saying gangster no more because it really don't describe it. Because a lot of people won't achieve being gangster, but they say you did a lot for the gangster rap movement in the early '90s or whatever. And now, like this coming to light or whatever would end up making your whole situation look like I don't want to mess with him. No, I don't think I want to listen to Diddy or whatever. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, man, I hear what you're saying. But look, I ain't worried about that. I did what I did. I made my mark in the music industry, and I'm proud of that. People can think what they want, but my legacy is set. I've got the business acumen, the fashion sense, and I'm always evolving. This legal stuff ain't gonna define me. I'm still a player in the game, and I'm not about to let anything stop me. People can try to drag me down, but I'm gonna rise above it, you feel me?
Hey, bro, all I'm saying is none of this shit I'm saying looks illegal. They hit you for everything but not paying your taxes.
Nah, man, I get it. But it don't matter if it was illegal or not. It's these people out there trying to do me dirty. They twisted the story and trying to make me look bad. But you know me, bro. I'm the same guy. Nothing changed. I'm still the king of the game, and I'm fighting for my reputation. I know I done nothing wrong, and I'm not going to let these haters bring me down. That's not what the Didster do.
Call yourself the Didster. You start calling yourself the Diddler. When you come out, just change your name to
man,
Diddler.
I'll stick with the Didster. It's got that classic Diddy charm, you know what I mean? Plus, the Didster sounds kind of negative, like I'm out here starting beef or something. I prefer to keep it positive and keep it moving. You feel me?
I said, just call yourself the Diddler when you get out. You know, everybody started calling you the Diddler. Call yourself the Diddler. Fuck it, embrace it.
Nah, man, I already get enough of that from the haters. They already trying to twist up my business and calling me out my name, but I don't play that. The Diddler sound like some clown or clowning on me. I'm the big dick daddy, man. The king of the game, you feel me? The Diddler just sound like some weak sauce, like I'm on the run. Nah, I'm the one running things.
I'm just saying, bro, in this day and age, how stuff is or whatever, you got like 1 million videos on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and Facebook all talking about the Diddler this, the Diddler that, the Diddler this. So you came out and dropped one album as being the Diddler and then maybe change your name to Didster after that or whatever you want to make it. You know what I mean, bro. I'm telling you, you gotta drop one album as the Diddler. Call it Diddle Me This.
Nah, bro, I hear you, but the Diddler sound like a creep, like a straight up weirdo. That's not what I'm about. Yeah, there's people out there calling me all sorts of names, but I've had that all my life. People talking, gossiping, hating, you know how it goes. But you know the funny thing, bro? I'm still out here, doing my thing, killing the game, and getting money. And all these haters out there still just watching and wishing they could be me.
Hey, who wishes they could be you right now, though, bro? You're locked up. You think they want to be you locked up? Well, maybe you is doing better than a lot of people. How many soups you got in there? Can I borrow one?
Listen, bro. Even behind bars, I'm still the king. But nah, you can't be borrowing my soups in here, man. I gotta maintain that star power, you feel me? Being locked up don't slow me down. I still got my people looking out for me. And don't you worry, I'll be back in the game soon enough.
You want to eat that cornbread?
Nah, bro. I'm good on the cornbread, but I'll take that potato salad if you got it.
No Diddy.
Oh, you talking about the famous David potato salad? Nah, man, I'm good on that too. You can keep it. But if you got a honey bun or a Twinkie, you could spare one of those for your boy?
You want a honey bun or a Twinkie? Listen, I'll give you a pack of this picante chicken ramen noodle.
Nah, man, I already got those picante chicken noodles. Everyone in here got those. It's like the basic prison currency. But you know what would be clutch? If you could bring me some of those hot Cheetos in here. I'm craving something spicy.
How the fuck am I gonna get hot Cheetos in the cell block with you, bro? Let's get real.
Hey, bro, in prison, you gotta be resourceful. People smuggle all sorts of stuff in here. And trust me, if they can get in drugs, they can probably get in those hot Cheetos. It's all about connections, you know? You just gotta have the right plugs. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm itching for something salty and spicy. These prison food got no flavor.
You better go holler at them CEOs, then. I don't know why you ain't getting nothing out of the motherfucker.
Nah, man, I ain't worried about them. They got other things on their mind, like maximizing profits and keeping the shareholders happy. I'm the one that's thinking about the real things, like salty snacks in prison. So if you can't give me no hot Cheetos, maybe you could slide me a Snickers or something. A brother needs his sweets. Now I don't need to be hollering at CEOs. I'm Diddy, the king of the game, remember? I made my own empire, and I don't need to beg for handouts. But you know what I could go for right now? A slice of that New York style pizza. Man, I miss that real pizza. The stuff they got here is just cardboard with sauce on it. You feel me?
Why ain't you making pizza?
Making pieces? What you mean? Listen, I'm just talking about missing some good pizza, that's all. Back in the day, I used to get the best za from all over New York. You know what? New York pizza hits different, man. Thick crust, sauce, cheese, all that good stuff. Man, it makes me want to cry just thinking about it. You got no idea how much I miss that.
You don't know how to make pizza?
Nah, bro, I might not be no pizza chef, but I know good pizza when I taste it. And that prison pizza they serve here is anything but good. It's got no flavor, no soul. You gotta have that New York style, that thick crust, that perfect mix of sauce and cheese. Damn, my mouth is watering just thinking about it.
There's somebody there to know how to make it. I don't know why y'all ain't making that shit. There ain't no dude selling pizzas. You ain't got no dude on the block selling pizzas. You ain't tried one of them joints. I'm telling you, go get one of them pizzas.
Nah, man, we don't got no pizza chefs in here. And trust me, I tried eating that prison pizza they make here, and it's trash, man. It tastes like cardboard. You can't compare it to that real New York style greatness. I swear I'm gonna dream about that pizza tonight, bro. It's gonna keep me up all night just thinking about it.
First off, you gotta get some yeast and you gotta get some flour from the diner hall. You're gonna have to mix that yeast with some hot water, right? And then when you end up getting that, you're going to add that yeast with the hot water. You're going to start adding flour in there. So you only want enough yeast for the flour you're going to make. You make the dough ball, right? You got to get yourself an extension cord. You put 2 pieces of toenail clippers in the back of the extension cord. You drop that joint in the bucket. The bucket got to either have salt water in it, and the salt water or corrosion metal, or you got to put baking soda in there. You can get baking soda, but not all institutions got baking soda or whatever. But they all got yeast, they all got salt, they all got water, and they all got flour. Because most of what you eating is some type of bullshit bread they making like once a week or whatever, right? You gotta get somebody up in the kitchen, then bring you back that bread. You gotta have them bring you back the flour. You gotta have them bring you back the yeast. You got the hot water in your cell. You're gonna make the pizza dough. And you're going to slide it to whoever got what they call as a stinger. It's just a bucket that makes hot water with 2 pieces of metal in it. You know what I mean? So you get that joint wired up right or whatever. The pizza go in there for probably about like 10 to 15 minutes. It'll rise up good or whatever. You're going to end up having to get some sauce from up there. You use the sauce from the fucking spaghetti. Spice it up how you wish or whatever. And you just got to get some cheese from up there too. So whoever's grabbing you the flour and the yeast, you haven't grabbed the cheese. Like there ain't nobody make a pizza there. I guarantee at least one person on that block cooked pizzas before. Go holler at them and proceed to get pizzas on your cell block. Like this is basic.
Nah, man, you crazy. I'm not trying to make pizza in here. I got people that can do that for me outside. You think I'm spending my time making pizza in this joint? Nah, I appreciate the instructions, but I'd rather just wait until I get out and get some of that real New York pizza. I don't need no prison pizza.
So what the fuck is you doing in prison? You just sitting in the cell all day crying about being locked up? Why the fuck don't you learn how to make pizza? Learn how to do some shit that you always been like, ooh, I want to know how to do this shit. Why you in there? Don't waste your time being in there, just being depressed or trying to figure out how you gonna beat a case. You got lawyers for that.
Nah, man, I'm not just sitting around crying and moping. I'm staying busy, working out, staying fit. And as for learning new things, bro, I'm not here to learn how to make prison pizza. I've got people outside that can do that for me. I'm just focused on keeping my head up and staying positive. And don't worry about my lawyers. They got the case handled. Just gotta wait it out and see how it all plays out.
I didn't tell you how to make a prison pizza. I told you how to make a real pizza, and I told you how to make a prison oven. It's 2 different things.
I get what you're saying, man, but I'm not trying to be a prison chef. I'm just counting the days till I'm free, and then I can have the real thing. Plus, you think I trust prison grub? Nah, bro. I'll pass on eating any food they serve in here. I'll just stick to my commissary for now.
So you can't make your own real food? Like that commissary shit gonna kill you, sir. You gotta get some fresh fruits, vegetables, and meats from the fucking chow hall. Cook that shit up on the block before that shit gets in the fucking mix and mixed in with all them bones and shit, because they grind most of that shit up.
You're food sucks, but fresh fruits and veggies from the chow hall, you gotta be joking. That stuff tastes like cardboard. Plus, they probably grown that food with some nasty stuff.
They come in, bro. They come in. You just don't get them while they fresh. You realize the CO's eating there too, right?
COs do love their child, no doubt. But just because they eating it don't mean it's good. It just means they got no choice. I mean, come on, man. You really think I'm gonna trust that stuff? I'll stick to my commissary snacks for now.
They do have a choice. It's called Uber Eats. They can bring lunch in. They could go out and get lunch on their lunch break. They don't have to eat up there at that fucking cafeteria. You realize you're fucking in the middle of Manhattan. Do you know how many pizza places there is like within 500 feet up of you?
Man, you know I kill for some real New York pizza right now. But I'm in here, ain't no pizza places around. And yeah, CO's got choices, but they still eating that slop. Trust me, they ain't ordering no pizza.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, you really think it's slop up there? No, they just give you the shit before it goes bad. The COs get the good food. Then when the food's about to go bad, it goes in y'all fucking portion.
I hear you on that. Prison food is trash, no doubt. But hey, I'm making do with what I got. And let's be real, man, COs aren't exactly eating gourmet either. They in these joints for long shifts and stuck eating that slop. They ain't got no time to be going out for fancy lunches.
Yes, they do. They get an hour lunch break every fucking shift. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they get an hour lunch, but come on, man, it ain't enough time for a proper meal. And they ain't running out there ordering fancy food and coming back. They grab a quick bite at the cafeteria. Trust me, bro. I see these COs up in here, and they ain't looking like they eating no high-class stuff.
No, I don't think like they eat no high class stuff. They just eating pizza, cheesesteaks, chopped cheeses. All that shit up from the fucking corner bodega, right up there, like 500 feet up of you.
Sure, them COs might get a slice from the corner joint now and then, but they ain't going no five-star restaurants. And that bodega food ain't no better than the slop they serve up in the commissary. The COs ain't got no special treatment when it comes food.
Nah, they definitely do, bro. They definitely do. You just ain't working no fucking chow halls yet.
Nah, man, I ain't buying that. COs ain't getting no special food. We all eating the same slop up in here. Now, I hear what you're saying, that when the food's about to go bad, they pass it off to us, and the good stuffs go to them. But it's all the same junk food, just in different proportions. Those COs ain't got some secret stash of gourmet grub.
They get cake every day. They have different flavors of cake up there. They have coffee cake in the morning, plus honey buns. They have shit y'all don't have. All the cereals that you get, like maybe a little scoop of, they got unlimited up there. The fresh fruits and vegetables go on a salad bar. As a salad bar starts to get fucking devoured up, that shit gets thrown up with whatever fucking mixed veggies y'all gonna have the next day. That's why you be having weird ass veggies like who the fuck put a cucumber in mixed veggies? Nah, you just got what was left off the salad bar and they fucking boiled it down and make it safe to eat again.
Nah, man, you're exaggerating. COs getting cake every day? I ain't never seen that. And yeah, maybe they got some nicer cereals up there, but it's still all that junk food, you know. And don't even get me started on the salad bar. They call that mix a mystery medley, and we all know it's just the leftover scraps. Plus, don't even mention those random veggies. Whoever making that meal don't know what they doing.
They do know what they doing. They making y'all eat all the garbage.
Nah, man, the food in here is straight garbage. Those guys cooking the meals ain't got no love for food. They just throw random stuff together and give it to us. It tastes like ass.
I don't know, sir. I don't know. I really don't know. I know for certain they have way different food than they have a population. Like they be having steaks and shit up there. You ain't never getting a steak on the fucking line because by the time you get a steak, it's gonna be ground beef and like some spaghetti or some shit. Cause they do got the meat grinders up there. Like meat come in there whole in big chunks because it's cheaper to just buy a whole fucking cow than it is to buy fucking so many thousand pounds of ground beef. So they just grind up the cow. The shit they don't want to eat ends up going to you. The shit that's about to go bad ends up going to you. Like they ain't eating the flank off there. They gonna take the strips and the T-bones off.
I hear what you're saying, man, and I know the food situation in here is trash. But come on now. You really think them COs eating big slabs of T-bone steak while we stuck with ground beef? Nah, man, they might be getting some better grub than us, but we all eating the same garbage.
Nah, y'all is not eating the same garbage. Like I said, y'all get ground beef. Y'all don't really get beef unless you get them little chopped up things for the tacos every once in a while. If they even still make that. Like, I know they be doing y'all fucking dirty, but I'm telling you, they have the prison food budget. The majority of the food budget is going to the fucking, what they call it, OVR or whatever, the officer dining room. ODR, the officer dining room, because the officer's dining room got like elaborate food or whatever, you know. They treat them like they heroes, because it is a dangerous job. You might run into a crazy person and fucking turn a fucking lampshade into a fucking sword or something. Just went wow.
Sure, OVR got the most money, and they probably eating a little better than some other places. But that don't mean they're feasting on gourmet meals every day. These prisons ain't no five-star hotels for COs or inmates. It's all about keeping things cheap and contained, you feel me? So yeah, COs might get some better food sometimes, but they gotta work in dangerous places, so they deserve something extra. Just the way it goes.
What's cheaper than giving you the meat off top when you know buying a whole cow's gonna be cheaper than buying ground beef per pound?
Sure, bro, I get it. Buying a whole cow is cheaper, and they turn all that meat into ground beef for us.
That's all
That's the
scam.
way the
What the
system
fuck?
works. My point is, COs might get some extra grub up in OVR, but it ain't all fancy like you making it out to be. It's like every now and then they'll get some T-bone steak or whatever, but most of the time they eating the same trash as us. You feel me?
I'm telling you, I know for a fact they don't eat the same trash as y'all. I know this for a fact. Maybe in a county. You're not in a county. You're in the federal zone. Yeah. Diddy hung up on me. How'd I piss off an AI so much it hang up on me? Try to argue with me, try to tell me these motherfucking CEOs. Nah, I don't know. That shit was funny. Just know all that shit was for entertainment only. I'm gonna make sure. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go in here and edit this joint before we even get out of here, right? Let me see. Yeah. I'm gonna call it fake AI caller. Mm. I don't even got this joint on here no more. To a certain point, I got disassociated with fucking you channel. So I don't know what to do about it. Mm-hmm. It, like fake AI callers. I might put this on here though. I might put this on here though. Matter of fact, it's almost midnight. It's almost midnight. I'm off this one. Ain't no point being on y'all fucking late. Peace, everyone. I hope y'all had fun making fun of Diddy, and we was making fun of Tyler Perry or whatever. But it's definitely a serious situation going on right now. Don't find yourself distracted by the bullshit online, unless it happens to be the bullshit I'm posting online. If y'all stick around, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.